Most wireless feeds on the market today are, well, if you're like me, you've spent time late at night sweating over how you're ever going to afford one. I want to film more videos on YouTube, and it makes the most sense to use myself as a subject. You too, if you have a channel. You really only have yourself most of the time for the subject. They did send this to me, but I refuse to review a product that I don't think is interesting or could be of value. I told the company I would only do it on one condition, if I could be as honest as possible. They agreed. So let's look at what's in the box, and we're going to see how far this thing can reach. Not only that, let's look at the quality of the video feed, who this is for and not for, and is this worth buying?
Your guide to bed.
The box is really simple. You get 2 modules and a USB-C to USB-A cord that you can power either of these with. On the back, you have your MPF style battery plate. One of the first notes a lot of people comment on is the look. The Dragon, well, it's definitely not going to blend into your rig, and I'm honestly considering painting mine. They're made of solid aluminum, so I'm not afraid to toss them around in my bag, which is a great thing. Another cool decision they made in the design is that the antennas are built into the device itself. They're both very similar, with the transmitter having 1 HDMI in and out, and the receiver having 2 outs. Cool features. However, Shimbol advertises these to be able to reach 600 feet and stay connected with a low latency of 70 milliseconds. So let's see if that's actually legit. We're out in track and field. I got my buddy Michael Hartman to help us do a distance test. We're gonna send him all the way down. It's about 500 feet. We'll see how the signal holds up and where it starts to fall apart.
What are your expectations for how far I'm gonna make it here?
I have 0 expectations. I imagine buying like a super expensive HDMI cord. So if it's clear right now, like what's it look like?
Very clear. A little bit of jitter, but
okay.
Yeah, it's a little stuttery. I'm very glad I got video of this. It said poor Wi-Fi connection, switch to other Wi-Fi, whatever. So at this distance, a little bit of hiccups.
This has a mode where it's going to switch to the most useful frequency.
Yeah, I see it on the screen now. Completely frozen still.
Okay, and you're about halfway down the track, so that's about 250 feet.
I hit the stop button.
Okay, me too. Okay, I turned it off. I'm gonna turn it back on. All right, now the light is solid.
I got a picture.
Okay, nice. Well, it's good to know that I can find it from that distance.
Yeah, that's true.
You can see me. We're about right at the end. Still have a picture. It's still crystal clear. It's a little stuttery, but I still have picture here. We're about 600 or so feet from Collin way back at the beginning. I would say that's not bad.
Was the signal good enough for a first AC to pull?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
It still looked sharp. I could still tell like what was in frame, but I couldn't really see. It was just very jittery.
So I actually had it for like maybe a minute from this distance, and it's still looking for a signal at this point. So distance is pretty good, but even if you get connectivity this far, the image is going to be pretty choppy, so I wouldn't guarantee it. This is also line of sight straight through. There's no walls in between us, so just make it less than this, and I think you'll be all right. I'll be honest, the quality of the feed is somewhere between good and bad. It's just kind of average. I would love for it to be better, but with the price being like a fifth of the price of the competitors, which I'll be honest, still blows my mind that there's a product like this that's this affordable. I mean, it gets the job done for simply being a reference monitor. So why would you buy this over the newer, better performing models like the DJI and the Teradek? When I think about this product, I don't think about an $89 not so great video feed transceiver receiver. I think about $89 for the ability to film myself in any environment, especially for YouTube. So I can ensure that I'm in focus. The ability to see that I'm sharp in the picture and to see framing live is absolutely invaluable to me. So for $89, that alone is ridiculously amazing. So who is this for, really? First of all, let's talk about who this is not for. If you work on big budget sets, you need reliability, you need a strong connection at great distances, don't do this. If you need SDI, don't do this. You don't want to have to convert signals to a product that sometimes already drops on its own. If you have a first AC focus puller, and resolution matters so that you can get the peaking to be correct, don't buy this. If you need wireless streaming to your phone via an app, which is an amazing feature from Teradek and the new DJI and some of the others, don't buy this because it can't do that. So who is this for? If you make videos and need a budget solution to filming yourself or working in smaller crews for personal, low-budget projects, go for it. If you want to film yourself without running a massive HDMI cord, go for it. I mean, for YouTube, this thing is insane. So for me, yes, I will absolutely be using this thing. And they're not paying me to say that. It's just my honest opinion. It does disconnect randomly sometimes, and it's hard to figure out what is going on with it. But even after I get another more expensive wireless unit that has all the features I want this thing around just as a backup to know that, okay, if my camera's in a riskier situation, say it's like windy, say it's raining outside, I'm not afraid to kind of rough this thing up because it's $89. So if you want to check this thing out for yourself, there's a product link in the description. If you're looking to build out a kind of cheaper wireless reference monitor, so you need like a screen, XYZ, I also built out a small kit to help you get there. So to Shimbol, thanks for sending this product to me. It's been a blast just playing around with it. So appreciate you guys. All right, see you in the next one. Bye. What's going on, guys? Right now we have the TP Mini on top of the...
I like did a big ol' like...